So, I had someone ask me to do Winter Orb twice. So let's do this. I played Winter Orb back when it released, and I played it a few times after, but after the nerf and another nerf and another nerf, I haven't touched it in a long while. So I thought, hey, why not actually give it a try? I just sparked the level until 28 where I could do the switch. I didn't find it interesting, so I didn't even include that part. And here we are, we're doing lab. We have just equipped it, and it's not that great so far. It's quite slow, it feels a bit awkward, the single target is quite bad, but we know that things change during the leveling process, and let's see where we get to. Yeah, path of building will be below, and if you have any questions or any suggestions, just leave them below and I'll try to answer it. And hope you enjoy. Thank you. Yeah, as I said, the damage isn't that great, but when things are standing very still and they are big, then the damage actually feels quite okay. Here, when the boss is standing still, it's performing quite okay. Otherwise, it feels a bit janky, a bit slow at the moment. The single target isn't that great. So I've been focusing somewhat on cast speed, and will focus even more on it, try to get that up a little bit. That way projectiles will fire with a bit more frequency, which especially is noticeable when you're moving. The projectile firing speed, or whatever it's called, is very slow. So we need that up a bit to make it feel a bit better. just wanted to show you, in case you are thinking of playing this and thinking of using a Bitterdream while leveling. At level 40 I'm at about 2500 DPS with these two wands that are quite bad. If we were to change this to a Bitterdream and just a random elemental scepter, this is obviously not usable. But anyway, we go up to about 10,500 DPS, so that's a quadruple of DPS. But while leveling, the mana is a little small issue, and we are also increasing our mana from 5 to 14, which could be an issue. So just keep that in mind if you want to go and buy a Bitterdream, or maybe if you have it drop. So I'm not playing with it, but now you know. The Shatters and the Herald of Ice going off is basically 90% why you play this build, I think. At least for me it would be. We can see that it's starting to get a little bit when the packs are big and they are quite weak. Then we get some nice Herald of Ice action going. Otherwise it still feels a bit slow. The single target isn't that great. But I can see that it's starting to go somewhere. We'll see. I'm also using 2 offensive auras and a herald. You could remove one of them and go for a defensive one, but the freezes, they keep you quite safe, and I haven't felt the need to go more defensive. Maybe later on you would rather have one determination and one of her zealotry or hatred instead. I'll leave that up to you to decide how offensive you want to go. There hasn't been really any changes in setup, still just going along. It's going pretty smoothly by now, and I can see some light in the end of the tunnel. But then again, then you meet tougher enemies, are rare, and then it feels a bit awkward. But at least it feels a bit better. Yeah, second lab, and you can see on this one that the single target isn't that great when it's a target moving, and you get a lot of ads where the projectiles is not focused on the boss, but it works. Again, this works fine. Large boss, large hitbox, and standing still. And here we can see that the damage is pretty okay, or pretty good actually. Again, no changes, but the more levels I get, and I think I did a quite good upgrade on the wands recently, it feels better and better. By this point, I'm actually starting to enjoy the skill. Uh, I can get some better shatters, and you can see that the damage is pretty. Single target is pretty okay as well. And I've been having more problems with this boss on different other characters, so it's not the worst at least. And mechanically, Winter Orb is just a very nice skill. So, what to say about this? Winter Orb started off very slow, it felt very awkward, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a tough leveling process. But for each act passing, it actually started to feel a bit better. And by the end of it, I kind of want to keep playing it. I like the skill, it's fun. And you might need to go a bit of a glass cannon and just focus on offensive auras and hope that you can dodge things and you can freeze things. I'll leave you with tier 1 and tier 4 map. I did just put some resist on the gear via the crafting bench, otherwise it's the same gear that I've been ending this with. I hope you enjoyed it, thank you very much, and bye bye.